Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Fit Army. So first of all, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has stood by me throughout. I want to thank you for your time, your love, your patience, your support. I see you all on my channel. I mean, you guys has been really amazing, and I want to say thank you on this beautiful channel that we are building together. So thank you as well for everyone who has congratulated me on my pregnancy journey, and I am back right now. Yeah guys, I know I have been like this and this off and on, but I promise you guys I'm fully back. So today, what are we doing today? Today I've decided to show you guys how to make Nigerian pap and OKPA from scratch. I mean from zero to the top. Okay, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this easy step-by-step on how to make OKPA, how to make pap by yourself. Yes, I know that you can buy akamu, the pap from the market, but then it's more clean, safe and secured when you do them yourself at home. Okay, I'm not saying that people out there are not neat, don't quote me wrong, but I feel like it is more, you know, it's more beautiful when you do them yourself. So guys, stick with me and wish you a happy viewing. See you soon. Ta-da-da. So guys, we're going to be starting with the pap. So over here I'm using 3 packs of corn, and I'm using the yellow corn. Each pack is about 800 grams, so I'm using 3. You can decide to use the white corn, maize. So I'm using 2. First of all, I'm going to wash this. I'm going to wash it thoroughly and then soak it in water. This is going to stay about 3 days before I start the pap proper. So this is it. I'm done washing. I'm gonna leave this till the next day. So guys, this is the next day. Let's see what it looks like here. So you can see that it's foamy on top and is rising gradually. So I'm gonna strain the water up. I'm gonna drain out the water and then wash it thoroughly, sieve it out, allow it to stay till the next day. I wash it again until I get to the 3rd day, when I'm going to start the processing of the pap. Okay, so this is just me washing the maize or corn, as you may call it, and I'm going to soak this as well and then leave it till the next day. I continue the process to the last day. So here guys, today is the last day and this is it. We're going to start the processing from here. So you can see it's not so much for me, so I'm gonna wash this, strain it as well, just like the first and the second day, and then we proceed. So guys, I don't know, you're going to use blender to blend this, and for me I don't have big blender, so it's going to be like a lot of, I'm going to be blending many times. So if you have big blender, you're on a big advantage. Okay, so you can see how small my blender is, but I'm gonna take it gradually. So I add to some extent and then I go in with some water and then I blend. Okay, step by step. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're making it yourself. The joy, the feeling that okay, this is neatly processed. I mean, what you do by yourself, you love it and you enjoy it more. So guys, this is the first one that I just blended. You see how it comes out, you see how it looks like. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the end product. So I'm gonna go in like that until everything I have here is well blended. Make sure you blend it to a very smooth consistency so that you won't have to lose some of the pap involved. So this is it guys, everything is well blended. You can see, if you look at the consistency, you can see how smooth it looks. So now we go to the next stage, which is sieving out the stuff. So this is the water I have. I'm going to be using this water to wash out the main thing we need and then throw away the chaff. So I'm gonna cover this with my scarf. I don't know, you get this in every part of the country in Nigeria. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my rubber band and then tie, and then I start gradually. I want to make sure that everything is well, like I take out the whole thing that I need, because if you don't gently do it, you might waste some of the things that we actually need, thereby not getting everything out. So I'm just going to use water to rinse this. I'll continue this process until everything, I mean, this making of pap requires patience, requires your time, your patience, but the end product is always worthwhile. I mean, I love pap so much, especially, oh well, we'll keep going. So this is it, guys. As you can see over here, this one is almost, if once everything is out, you're definitely gonna know. You'll feel it in your hand that, okay, the main thing is out and I am left with the shaft. So you can see at some point it started sinking in and I have to retie. So I have to continue like this and make sure that I get past everything. Stick with me and enjoy. I'll play a little bit of music while I continue. So guys, you continue this until you make sure nothing is no longer coming out. At this point, guys, everything is over. You can see the shaft, guys. So I'm gonna remove this and allow it to settle for like 3 to 4 hours, okay, so that everything will settle. So while that is sitting, I'm going to do this blend ginger. Oh my god, guys, if you haven't tried this before, please try it. A combination of ginger to a well-made pap, it's always a boom. If you haven't tried adding ginger to your pap, please try this out. You will love it, trust me. And the nutritional benefit of ginger cannot be overemphasized, you all. So I'm gonna go in with this blend and then see that what we need actually is just the water from the ginger. So I'm gonna strain it out, taking away the shaft, and then set it aside. Then I'm going to be adding this at the end of the day when everything is already in the bag, so that the water will go out. You know, you will see how I'm gonna do it. Just try this if you haven't tried this, and then tell me what you think about it with just the ordinary pap. So it's been over 5 hours, guys, and this is me straining out the water from the pap, okay, so I can see what I have left. So this is it. So I'm gonna store this in a bag, okay, pap bag, so that the water can strain away, because what we need is actually, we want it to be a solid form. We don't want it to be like this, so we can be able to save them in the fridge or freezer, as the case may be. So this is it, guys. Everything I have. So I'm gonna tie this properly and allow the water to, you know, drain out a bit, and then I'll come back with my ginger. So guys, it's been over 30 minutes. The water has, you know, really dried out to some extent, so I go in with the ginger water. So and then I blend. Okay, you see how I'm doing it? I'm blending it so that they'll be well incorporated, they will marry each other. Then I'm gonna tie this back, okay, and leave it till the next day, so that we'll make sure that everything is out. So guys, this is it. This is what it looks like at the end of the day. Okay, this is what it actually looks like. You see what I have out of 3 packs of maize or corn, as the case may be. So now this is it, the next day. What I want to do now is to store it in a container and then save in my fridge. In case if you made a large quantity, you can buy nylon and tie, you know, as you want to use at once, and save in the freezer, and then you can be defrosing it one by one so that it will last. This can last for about 4 to 6 months, depending on how you save it and you have constant electricity. So, but because I don't have too much, I'm gonna leave this in the fridge because I really love pap for breakfast and then dinner sometimes. So this is what I got at the end of the day, guys. You all see how smooth and beautiful it looks. Okay, thank you. and we go over to the next stage, which is making my okpa. So for that purpose, I'm going to be using foil. I know a lot of people don't know how to wrap foil, which is the reason why I am showing you right now. So if you live in a country where they don't have this banana leaf or plantain leaf, this can also be substituted with that, or you can use nylon. But actually I don't like nylon because I know it contains a lot of chemical, even though I know that this one might not be totally safe, but I feel like it's more better off than using a plastic bag. You can also use I don't know, tomato container, I don't know, whatever you have, you know, plates, as the case may be, but I am using foil for today. So guys, this is how I wrap it. I'm gonna do it one more time so that people who don't know how to wrap foil will learn how to do that. You know, this is like a 3 package in one. Like, I'm showing you how to, you know, make pap from scratch, and I'm about to show you how to make okpa nightmare okpa, Nigerian okpa, and then how to also fold your foil for people who don't have or stay in an area that has banana leaves. So this is what it looks like. You see how beautiful it looks like? I'm gonna do it one more time so that in case if you don't grab in this first time, you're gonna grab in the second time. So some music, guys. Stay tuned. So guys, this is it. So the next stage is to boil water. Okpa is very simple to make, but if you don't take the necessary precaution, you're gonna get a wrong result. So I boil some water must be boiled, and for that purpose we just need these few ingredients. We need the okpa itself, and I'm using 2 cups of okpa, which each cup is about 400 grams. Okay, that's like half the liquor if you stay in Nigerian part of the world. So I'm using 800 grams in total. Just look at the tomato cup I'm using, so it's 400 each, so I'm using like 800. Okay, that's 2 cups. And I'm using a fresh pepper. I love the color combo at the end of the day, and some salt. You can see we have just few ingredients. This is the foil you saw me wrapping earlier on, so I'm gonna use this. And then the next is oil. I'm using palm oil, but not last but not the least is warm water. This part is very important. You don't mix up with cold water, otherwise you will not get a very beautiful combination and result at the end of the day. Do it 2 to 1. 2 cups of hot water, 1 cup of cold water, depending. It must be 2 to 1 or 3 to 2. So the hot part must be bigger. Okay, the water should not be cold, it should not be warm. It should not be cold, it should not be too hot, it should be warm, sorry, rather. So I'll go in with oil. First of all is to mix my oil with the okpa itself, okpa flour. So I'm going to give this a blend. It depends on you actually what you want. If you're the type that love your okpa to be so shiny, to be so reddish, then you add plenty of oil. If you like it to be faint, you do that. So me, I like it in the middle, not too reddish, not too faint. So I'll continue like this until they are well incorporated. You can see the color, guys, it's beautiful. So afterwards, I'm gonna go in with my warm water and start mixing. Another secret to okpa is in the mixing. If you don't mix it well, guys, you're gonna be eating stone, or you're gonna be eating not an okpa that is scattered. So you have to be very careful with this part. I mean, the water should not be thick, it should not be too watery as well. I'm gonna go show you how my consistent actually look like. And if you like, you can mix this with your hand, okay, to avoid lumps. So I'm using this turning stick because at the end of the day I'm still gonna sieve it to be sure that there is no lump. But if you don't have this kind of sieve, you better do it with your hand, and then make sure you wash your hand properly for a good hygiene. Okay, guys, so see that at the end of the day, see the lumps I had. So if not that I strained it like this, at the end of the day there will be a lot of lump in my okpa, guys. So let me show you what the consistency looks like. You see, do you see that? Not too watery and not too thick. This part is very, very important. Make sure you pay attention to that. So I go in with my fresh pepper at this point because I'm done mixing the okpa itself. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with some salt. This part is also very important. If you over salt your okpa, you're not gonna love it. It's better that it's mild than it's too much. Okay, so let's check back on the water and see how it's boiling. So this is the foil, the cup I'm going to use, and you can see, guys, water is already boiling. Before you add okpa here, make sure that your water is boiling. This part is very, very essential, guys. It's very important. And you don't need to tie everything before you start putting them in your pot. Once you put anyone in your cup, your plantain leaf or your foil, you just add immediately. It needs everything hot, okay? Because if you leave it, you see what will have. There will be separation at the end of the day. Water will be up and the okpa will be done. So to make sure that everything is well combined and not separating from each other, make sure you put it directly and your water must be boiling, okay? Otherwise you're not gonna get a very beautiful result at the end of the day. So guys, this is it. See how I'm tying it, the mouth, okay? You see how carefully I'm tying it so that it won't spread out. So guys, this is it. Let me show you. Okay, you see the water is boiling, then you go pium, you drop it immediately. So I will continue this process until I have tied everything. Remember, guys, okpa is being cooked within 30 to 40 minutes. So you start checking, and you cook on high heat, very high heat. You start checking your okpa. Time it, please. Very, very necessary. Otherwise you'll be eating half done. Okay, so check it from 30 minutes. You start checking your okpa. So this is the last one, so I go in with that and then we leave it to cook. Okay, guys, we leave this. I think I cooked mine for about 35 minutes. It wasn't up to 40 and it wasn't less than 30 minutes. I cooked this actually about 35 minutes. So we leave that to cook and I set my time right now and come back to it after 30 minutes to see how well it's doing. Now over to the akamu itself, you guys. Look at that. Oh my god, I love food. I love good food. So I'm gonna mix this properly, and then this one is the easiest part. Everyone knows how to do akamu. At least 90% of the people in the world should know how to do this. So guys, see that lovely, oh my god, I'm happy I did this myself. Can you see the consistency, guys? This is boom. So now let's check on the okpa and see how well it's. Oh guys, you guys can see that the water is dried already. I'm so sorry. This is too hot. I made a mistake here. I would have allowed it to cool a little bit before showing you the end product, but it doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna show you guys how it looks like after it's being cold, when it's cold. So it's still very hot, but you see how beautiful it came out. Now guys, this is the cold one. I allowed this one to cool down actually, and boom, it's still hot inside, but at least for some minutes it got a little bit. Guys, have you loved this video? Now show me some love. It's not easy. Showing you how to make 3 things at the same time. Please guys, show some love. I actually love taking my pap with honey instead of sugar. So you guys, I don't know if you love sugar, you go in with some sugar. And then this is milk. You can use any milk of your choice, but here is actually, this is another secret. This is actually a solid milk. I think I use pig milk here, but I added water. You know, I love it like this in my pap, but if you don't love it, you can mix it in a solid form. But this is beautiful, guys. Is it not beautiful? Please show some love. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the notification button. I'll see you shortly soon. Bye.